Okay, so we are spiritual beings. I've just come to the end of my street and I've just turned the video on. As you can see, look, I'm going to go over and show you the stones again. Look at this fella doing a turn in front of me. No logical reason. See, two people getting out the car. Look at this, just watch it. Oh, he's going to park. But as you could see, he swung round in front of me. This fella's come. Look, I'm just going to show that there is a technical control system around me. See, right in front of me, someone in their car. This is just at the end of my street. I thought I'd have luck today to actually see a big truck going round my street. Oh no, it's not even going to go round. Look, it's going to do the manoeuvre right in front of me. How obliged. Oh. Nice little dog. Hello?
Say hello to the neighbour.
Say hello.
Say hello.
There you are, darling. There you are. I got you there, haven't I? Very nice dog.
He was scared of the storm last night.
What's that?
He was scared of the storm last night.
Oh, I didn't know there was a storm last night, was there?
Yeah, at 2 o'clock this morning, a massive one.
Oh, okay. I wasn't up at that time.
Oh,
I
he
guess
got me,
I missed it. But anyway, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, pleasant fella. But look at this system in front of me. Look, this is look. Can you see? 1, 2, pram pusher. They like to push the prams. They know it bugs me. I don't know why. You know, obviously, as you can see, the dog walking doesn't bother me at all because the animals do distract me. But I'm just going to say, I hope I'm got some energy here, but look, I'm just going to say that what I'm going to do today is just go back. See, look, car going around my street, small street, and I've just left the machines, and you can take that any way you like. I've just left the big machines behind outside my door because, as I mentioned, they're pulling a house down. But look, one coming up in front. The dog walkers over there. But at any rate, my point is that I'm just going to stand. That's right, he's just going to stand in front of me. So obvious. I'm not even going to stay there. You know, so don't mind. But I'm just going to say that it's starting already. I can't concentrate. Look at him. He's just going to stand there in front of me. Just stand on the middle of a street. You know, people didn't do that, but they do. They stand around because they're a patrol system. See? At any rate, I'm going to go around to those stones again. You know, to the tombstones or the stones, whatever you want to call them. I've got the full screen on here. Look, before I go in, they always leave these broken branches around for me. Okay, see how they're broken branches, how they've been just left there, but they've deliberately been put there, as you can see. See what I'm saying? Broken branches. This shows you how slow I am at picking up this matrix or the reality, even though I yak about it and have been doing so for a few years now. We'll film the trees. I'll try to keep my hand off the picture. Sorry. I just realised that I've got the camera the wrong way round, but it doesn't matter. Look, hold on, I just got to concentrate. Jeez, I thought only one fella went in that toilet there, but instead another one come out. That's interesting. Yes, I don't know where they all come from. But that's another thing too, like even these toilets, like I used to use them, but hardly anyone did. But either way, it's not the point. See how they got me already. The matrix gets you as soon as you start up. See, look, they're coming in front now with the bikes around from my street. Those people don't even belong on my street. You see, that's my point. And that van that come down, where did that come from? That's a dead end up there. There's only the bus depot and a dead end. But either way, they're just going to stand there on the corner. See how they're going to stand there on the corner instead of going wherever they're going. But either way, I'm going to ignore them because I'm going to talk about, before I go round to the tombstones or the stones, because I didn't know this would be left here, I'm going to talk about the broken branches. Now, see, that's another point too. No one ever walked up to the end of this park. Everyone always comes through here. See where I've come? See, I go up there because I walk down the back way all the way down Balmain Road, down to Parramatta Road. See how the people swarming onto my street there in front of me? Crossing in front of me. Notice how that fella crossed in front of me? You know, but either way, I'll better keep going because that fella with the dog is actually coming back. And I think he will come out quite good on the video, I hope. Even though naturally they take you by surprise, so I'm a bit nervous. But that's a broken branch, okay? That's a broken branch. See, there's more there. So all I'm saying is this park used to pretty much hardly have anyone in it. Now, as you can see, dog walker, pram pusher in the background there. They love to push the prams. If the pram pushers were legitimate. You know, I'll just try to film some greenery here while I'm talking. If they were legitimate, the population of Leichhardt would be about 100,000 or something. But, see, see someone on the other side, they're going up. What I'm saying is that for the number of houses and the population, even though the people that are around me, it doesn't look like much, it is actually a lot more. See, fella coming down, where did he come from? There's nothing up round that top corner there. See, people never walked up there much. So look at all these cars crossing round. That's gone round into my street there. That van, you know, someone's coming round from the street. See, that, and got the green thing on the jacket because they know the orange and the green catches my eye because it's, look, I'm going to go round to those stones, but of course there's someone in amongst those stones there. There's 2 or 3 people in amongst. There's no reason anyone would walk through there. It's like not walkable really, but they're always in there because I'm going to go there. You know, you walk on the paths here in the park, but that is the worst part there. No one has ever went in that part, hardly ever. But now whenever I go round to show you the tombstones, they're there. See how she stopped on the corner in front of me? They stop in front of you. Oh. See, she's still there. You can't see her, but she stopped in front of me, right in front. You know, she's pretending to play on the mobile. The mobile's a very good excuse for people to stop. But either way, you know, she will only go when I turn my back on her and come round here. Because she is, you could say, a paid matrix, programmed operative, whatever word you want to be fancy about it. I don't know what these people are. But even all these cars going up, there's far too many. There's no reason for all those cars to go up there. The church isn't open, so there's no reason, so they have to belong to the houses. So figure it out yourself. It's a small dead-end street. No reason for them to be going round there. And one house is being pulled down, so there's no one in that. They're all workmen, but they weren't workmen. They're regular cars. The work is already... Anyway, we're back here to the tombstones, okay? I'm coming back. Oh, sorry if I'm shouting. Oh, let's film the trees while I'm here too, if I can. Look at the size of those trees. Oh, see, look how tall they are. I'll just try, see if I can just get it in here without being distracted. unfortunately the people have gone. But they are still coming up. See, there's one coming up, will come up on this path here. One in the distance there. See, they're still all around me, but they're playing it, they're not coming too close, but you're still aware of it. But either way, I'm going to pretend that they're not there. See, these are the tombstones I've showed you before, and they've put a fence around it so that they're closed in. Look, I'm going on synchronicity here, so whatever you want, if you want to believe that it's all reality and that there's nothing fishy or unusual about it. See, we have two crossing my path in the back, and even a third small possessed being on a bike. It's a wonder he doesn't come over here, in fact, because they were here last time, as you know, and they were, see, actually I think they have cleared a bit of that at the back. They've cleared that. Oh, they have too. They've cleared that at the back so people can go there. That way they have an excuse to bring people here while I'm here. Because that was always like so dense and rugged there with the trees and the things that no one would go there. You see? See how they're walking? See how they've made an excuse to bring these people around? Look, see, there's people, see? Walking through there. The minute I said it, look at that. And yet you have to climb over the fence to do that. Why would you do that? Why would you come into the park? Why would you come into the park? See how she's looking, because she knows that I know. But why would you come into the park that way when you've got your entrances? You've got many entrances around. There's an entrance just there. No one comes through here, but these people are. Notice how they've cut down that tree there and they've levelled it all, so that way there's an excuse for people to come through, but you still have to climb over the fence. Like, I know I wouldn't. I would come through the proper entrances because it's easier. But see, that's only as an excuse so they can bring any people they like around me. See, they cross my path. Is there some point? Oh, look what they've done here. See, there's a broken branch. They've thrown a broken branch. I was going to mention the broken branch at the front there. They've thrown a broken branch inside this cage, inside this fence that's fenced around with all these tombstones. You see, this is synchronicity, or they're just trying to get at me, get at you psychologically. See, the broken branch is this, right? I figured it out, and I'm very dense and very slow and stupid, and I have to say this, because, look at that tree, I can hardly film it, it's so high, I can't do it. Oh, well, I can do it, but it is hard. These trees, look at the size of them. Look how tall they are. Oh, dear, my foot is sore. Oh, but look, am I getting it in? Oh, hope so. Sky is a bit not clear today, not a blue sky today, a little bit cloudy, as you can see. But hey, there's a bird on the thing. See how I'm getting sidetracked temporarily. Little bird was on the little tap there. But all I'm saying is they've cleared all that as an excuse to bring people through. And there's someone there playing in the car there in front of me. You see, this is too much activity, too many people for a small suburb called Leichhardt, which has got 14,000. Look at all those ones playing in that little tiny playground there. That's why they put it there. It's only been there for a few years. They put it there as a reason to bring more people into the park so they can surround and basically try to control or intimidate the real humans. That is the truth. Look at the amount that's there. You can't see it. It won't come out. They're too far away. I'll just try to hold the camera. I could go over and show you, but I don't want to, because if I go over there filming little possessed beings or little possessed people, it looks as though I'm the one who's in the wrong, that I'm doing something wrong. And so I'm not going to be silly enough to do that, because they would enjoy that. You've got to be up on this matrix, and they're set up staged system against real people. You have to be up on it, and even when you're up on it, they'll still get you. But see all these tombstones? Yeah, see they've thrown that broken branch over there and put it in there. That's a broken branch. You can see that yourself. Now let me just say about the broken branch, and I'll just film this tree while I'm saying it before I go on to the tombstones, because I just come... Oh, I'm so sorry that I can't do these things real good. I'm getting sidetracked by the Matrix Patrol system, as you can see. And, you know, getting sidetracked by them. And all those amount playing there, the prams and all the rest of it. And, oh, there's one there in front too with the little one. All these little possessed ones that they bring in as well. There's people up there as well. I can see it with my naked eye, will not come out. So basically I am almost surrounded as usual, but it won't come out on the video. They're out of the range of the mobile, but within my eyesight. So I'm aware of everything. I can see someone behind me there, but that won't come out either. I can see them moving. They're moving fast to get my attention. But so just let me try and concentrate here. I'll just film the trees. There's plenty of them, as you can see, and they're quite large. Oh, I can't, oh. If I was more flexible, I could do that better. I'm really struggling here because I'm not very flexible in my body, you know, but geez. Oh, okay, so I could do better. I would like to do better with the filming. See how they've got the broken branches over here too? I'm just going to show you. They leave them every day. They leave these broken branches around for me. But I'm just going to say, and I must slow down and calm down here so that I can make a bit of sense, a little bit. But I'm very, very, very slow in picking things up because for years when I was walking the dog with my relative, okay, the dog's owner, every time he would say to me, oh, Simba does love a broken branch. And I never took any notice of it. He's been saying that now for, you know, until the dog passed away, as you know, at the end of last year. So he's been gone now for 9 months. Must concentrate. But just hold on. No, I'm not going to show you where he's buried, even though it's only, you know, just in front there, really. Just through there, not far. Just past the toilet block in the rose garden. Now, the broken branch, okay. I'm not even looking. I'm just going to close my eyes and try to concentrate here. Look, the broken branch. Patrick's been saying for years, when he first come to live with me, when Simba was walking along with us, he'd say, Simba does love a broken branch. And the dog was blind, don't forget, so he couldn't always see what he was going up to. But he said he loves to pee on a broken branch. And he did too. We'd be walking and there would be usually a broken branch on the ground, and he would just find it and go up to it and pee on it. And Patrick's been saying that to me for years, and I never took any notice. In fact, I didn't even think about it, to be honest. Even his little antic or his little routine or little, what would you call it, that the dog used to do. I really didn't take much notice, but I took notice, and it occurred to me a couple of months ago when I started seeing these broken branches in this park and even other places where you just see this broken branch where it looked as though the wind or something had just broken them off or something like that. That's what a rational, normal person would say. But I realised they were left there, that it was deliberate and that it was showing me something. Of course, the Matrix has to mock you and show you things too, so it's like that. So it's not like it's all, what's the word, put there for your benefit, but it's kind of like they have to. But they also mock because it's like showing you and they know you won't get it, and I didn't get it. But it occurred to me when I was seeing these broken branches, I thought, oh, that's right, Patrick keeps saying that Simba loved a broken branch and would always, even when he was blind, he would just find one and pee on it, knowing what it was. Yeah, we have the pram pushers in front. They have, like I say, like if I filmed all the time and showed the amount of pram pushers, you'd probably get what I'm saying, that there's far too many. But they like to do that. They know it bugs me somehow. I don't know why it bugs me, but it obviously does. But if I was in a real world, I would probably be more interested to go up and have a little peek, just like I do with the dogs. But I don't do that because we're in such a false world that you have to be careful. So I don't do that. But what I'm trying to say is, the broken branch. Get back to the broken branch bit. Oh, the dog is going to see how the dog will come over. And the people will come around. They will look natural and random, but they will eventually not be able to refrain from coming around. Particularly if you are on a roll or if you're feeling a little bit better. They will then come, because it's almost like as though they're programmed to control your mood, to control your emotions, and to control what you're doing. So that they control your emotions, because it's a frequency vibration game. For me anyway. It could be different for other people, so don't get me wrong there, but that's what I've been aware of. But I think it probably would be a bit like that for human beings in general. But see how much activity there is over there, but it won't come out. But that's the whole point, is that they, that's why they send people around. That's why they have all these people around and all this activity around, so that you're never in yourself relaxing and at peace with yourself, or never being able to fully concentrate on what you want to concentrate on. See, I'm trying to concentrate here. I see how I still haven't got even... Another person could have got through that broken branch idea and what I wanted to say about the broken branch in a couple of minutes, and I'm still haven't actually said it. But see, look, I'm just going to show you though, but look, see, I have to walk here, have to walk here, but look, see, I'll go back to the stones because they're only just over there, but as you can see, look at the amount of, can you see the amount of little and big ones in front of me there? Can you see it? See? In the park? This park used to be empty. People only used to walk through it to get down to the main street, as I did too. Rarely did anyone actually stop and sit in it or have much activity. Now look at it. That's since I was targeted as a human being, 4 years and 9 months ago, to be exact. See, this is a broken branch too. Look at this great big thing. They've plonked it here, see? See how it's a broken branch? See how it's broken off from the tree? They like to leave that so that you can see it. Is it coming out? Broken branch, see? Broken branch, see? All broken. Not meant to be there. They've left it there deliberately. And considering that they're getting so fastidious in this park, that is just deliberate. Oh, here they're coming in after me, look. Spoke too soon. Look what's coming in. A truck is coming into the park again, right into the park. You never saw a truck come into this park. It ruins the grass, and as you can see, there's only a thin footpath. There's no real thing. See how he's walking right in front of me? This is intimidating. I'm going away. I'll go back to the tombstones. I bet they park somewhere close to me. This is, is this coincidence? Because, like, I've just come in the park today. I don't even come in and do this every day. This is the second time I've done it, as you know. But, see, right in front of me. Look, and he's pointing to the broken branch. Look, is this obvious or not? I'm going away. They're just so obvious, but no one believes me. I don't know. Coincidence or what? Look. Oh, look, see what I mean? Like, he's right bloody in front of me. And backing into where I'm just backing away from them. Look at that, right in front of me. Is that coincidence? Of course he's going to pretend to play with that broken branch that I've just mentioned and all that stuff. But they only come in when I come in here. This is my point. See the flashing lights on the front? Is it coming out? Probably not. But wouldn't matter what time I come in here apart from dark, they will do that. There we have our matrix jogger. Look, I'm just going to turn my back on it. Coincidence or matrix, but the point is that they didn't get me to finish my broken branch. I'm going to, look at that dog. I'll film over here. That way I'm ignoring them. Also, they're making a noise with that truck, which, although I've got the blue tack in my ears, I can hear it. So it's diverting my attention. See the broken branch thing, right? Like I say, that even the dog's barking, but he's just going to throw the ball to his dog right in front of me too. Looks all legitimate. See, looks all legitimate. That's right, he's just going to stand there with the truck, as you can see. Any rate, it's just false activity, but they do it in front of you. There's another mechanical vehicle up the top of that park there too. I can see it. See, that's ready to get going if I walk up there, but I'm not going to. But at any rate, the broken branch. I hope I'm coming out here. The broken branch. See the broken branch. Oh, well, we've got, the dogs. I will give the dogs a go. Let's see. Anyway, I'm turning my back on all of that, to be honest. Look, the broken branch. The broken branch. Okay. Oh, I am so sorry. I said I was going to today film these stones and say something about it and show a few trees in this park. But as you can see, it's the usual deal. It's the usual deal. See for yourself. But I don't want to be too obvious, so I shall put the tree in. Oh, I can't get that tree. Oh gosh, I can't get it. It's too hard. It's too high. But look, I'm just gonna go over here. No, I can't go over here because look. Goodbye. You showed your presence, you did nothing, but you come in. I know you pretended to do something there, but it's all just showmanship to make plausible their surrounding and harassment of real people. That is the truth. Because when it happens every day for 4 years and 9 months, it goes beyond coincidence. But I can't prove that in one video where I come into path. No, it makes it look as though I'm just, noticing too much and being stressed by the odd workman that comes into the park or even, the people that are around and stuff. But when you've lived in an area for a real long time, see how they're doing it even here. They're flashing red lights at that car through there, but you can't see it. You can't see it because it won't come out on the video. Now, see how they've completely diverted me from what I was about to say. See, they only had to come and dump that pile of stuff there when I come in, as soon as I come in to start that video. That's all I'm saying. See how the little possessed ones are playing there? They're all controlled, all those little ones as well. And notice how they're looking. They're all looking too. There's people all looking because they even like won't come out in the video because I'm filming it. They know, but they don't care anyway. But also they're curious too because there's a big truck going around into my street there, as you can see. Won't come out, but it's piling around. Can you see it in the background there? Probably not. No, it's huge. But at any rate, you know, a small dead-end street, and we've got all that noise and activity going on. Now, look, you see, they actually have attacked that tree a bit there too. See, that's another thing too. They might leave the trees, but they're taking away parts of them just the same, which you don't notice. I notice it, see, there and there, but it's not going to come out on the mobile. That's why they don't like me, because I notice the little things, you see. Car pulling in at the top there. Look, it all surrounds you, but it looks all natural, and I can't prove a thing. See how those ones are coming right in front of me here? They look as though they're just coming out of the... Look at those ones sitting there under the tree, the little tiny ones. They never did that in the past. They're sitting on the tombstones. There's a couple of tombstones there, a couple of rocks. I could go down and film it, but I will look as though I'm hassling them if I go down and film some innocent little ones sitting on the tombstones. They're sitting on the couple that are put down there. I can see now that they've put one down there. I didn't notice that. If they go, I might show it, because this is all the synchronicity. But I'm not getting it. Okay, I'll stand back here and show the whole thing. But I've got to get onto I still haven't done the broken branch. Okay, so for years and years, the Simba dog used to pee on any broken branch that crossed his path. He would just automatically go up to it and pee on it, whether he wanted to or not. In other words, it wouldn't matter if he wanted to go at the time. See how they sent the little ones. Look, so they can't resist it. See, look at this. Watch, they're going to come round. Yeah, look. See, they were over there, and now they've swarmed around. They just do anything. These are programmed android, artificial, non-life little ones. Can't be more blunt about it. Can't be more blunt about it. You know, they are not naturally coming around here. They will see how they will stand in front of me. There's nothing there. There's no reason to stand there. There's nothing there. And they're going to go now. See how I said they've cleared that only over the last week or two, so that they can send the people around to stop me because I've been coming here. See how they're standing in that spot? No one ever went there because it was too rugged. You know, there was too many bushes. But they've cleared it only recently. So now they can swarm the little ones around in there. That is the whole idea. So that I have no damn peace. Oh, sorry about that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. They are actually getting to me, as they always do. But normally I don't stand still, you see. I just keep going where I'm going because I'm trying to film this thing and they're trying to stop me. Basically, you know, how could you honestly say? That's the thing. See, I look as though I'm not being correct by saying this. Someone's standing up there too. Where did they even come from? How did they even come into the park? Look, see, someone's standing there right in front. So as usual, there's always someone around you. And that's a pity too, because this park actually smells all right today. I can smell some sort of pine. Yesterday, when I filmed up the top, it smelled actually awful. And only after I went home, and it just occurred to me. You know how things just occur to you afterwards. They have been spraying all weed killer all through this park. Someone said it was water, but it was weed killer. That's why it smelled awful. They shouldn't be doing that in a park, putting weed killer all over the ground. Sometimes they'll leave a sign up and say, you know, we've just put weed killer, so, you know, be careful, like with your dog and stuff like that. But, you know, this is a random natural park. They shouldn't even be worried about a few weeds. The weeds would actually do this ground some good, because look how it's all mud here. There's no grass, you know, in spots. That is only to, I think that's to actually cause havoc with any natural life in the park, personally. Even the dogs, they'd get it on their feet. But they don't care. They make out they're doing a good thing, the council, you see, by doing all these things. But in actual fact, a lot of the things they do are negative, because it is really an anti-life negative matrix. Underneath all the work they do, see how they got all that wood chip there piled up as though they're doing good stuff in the park. And they've only been doing that over the last few years, that's right. In the past, we had one old gentleman that used to run the park, and he had to do work in other places as well. Now they have these brigades of people that come in, like you saw with the truck. They are not real work people at all, but they appear to be doing good work, because it's all a programmed system against real people. And I'm losing it again, I'm sorry, but that is what it is. It's all staged and fake and looks good on the surface, as though they're doing all this work. But even like spraying the weeds, they know I like the weeds, so they like to. So they have these trucks, and everywhere in Leichhardt they have these vehicles that come around and spray the weeds, because they know I like the weeds. That's to annoy me, because I know that the weeds are a benefit, and also even some of them have quite pretty flowers on them. And so they spend all that time and money, you know, killing weeds. The weeds would cover all this dirt, and even the grass is not too good in here, as you can see around here. You know, so it's like that. And they've stopped me from the video, as you can see. But not to worry, I'll just keep going, and then I'll have to move and get the coffee, because I'm exhausted, and I've only just left my house. It's only just down there in Henry Street, just across there. This is the entrance where most people would come through. There's another entrance down there, and there's another one there, and there's another one there, and there's another one there, and there's another two there to get in the park. And there's an entrance up here at the end of the thing. See how I've got the little one coming at me with the bike? Another one there. Doesn't look obvious, but this park is packed with fake artificial people that are only a pram pusher over there. Plenty of prams over there in front of me. If I went over there, there's a dozen prams in that thing there. It's all fake, all staged, and all we have been taken over. These are not real people at all. And I'm sorry to be angry and to make out. See, another little one on the bike. You never got them riding all these bikes through this park either. That's another thing too. They used to only ride over at the Bay Run and places where they got plenty of space. This is all a program against me and any other real humans. But essentially, there's one in my street there too. I just saw it. Can't put it on the video, but there's one in my street. Carpool. Oh look. I'm just going to concentrate on what I'm saying, because yeah, they're getting me already. Look. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I must calm down. Oh, see, I can see all these people on my street, because I can see it, but I can't film it. So it's diverting my attention from filming the trees and the thing. See, look at this. Look at that. See, look at the kid right in front of me. He's nearly fell off his bike because it's not smooth enough, even though they've cleared it there. Because he's determined to go in front of me instead of going on the park. Oh no, look, the truck's back at me. They brought it back in again. Oh dear. Oh. They don't care. They don't care, because they know that I'm just overworked. Look, I don't know. Look, I can't finish the video. Look, the truck's right at, they brought it back in again. That's not even the same truck. But, anyway, I'm just going to go up here and let's see if they follow me up here. See? Oh, look, I have to show you before I go on to the broken branch, because otherwise I'll forget what I come in for. See, I'll forget what I come in for. See that we showed you the tombstones before, behind the thing. And yes, they have thrown a broken branch in behind the cage or the fence, whatever you want to call it, okay? But it's an enclosure, isn't it? It's closed those stones in, is what I'm saying. They're closed in. Yeah, you go away, you little fake little one. They really annoy me. They really do, because it's downheartening to see the possession of the little ones. But what I'm trying to say is that after I filmed these last time and got into a little bit of a pickle, as usual, yeah, see, they've cleared this as an excuse so that they can send them. They only cleared that over the last week or two as an excuse so they can bring them round when I come round here looking at these stones. Can you see that? Look, they've cleared. That was always rugged bushes and things in there. No one would have walked in there because it was just like all this here, all the, you know, you'd have difficulty getting through. But look, this is new. See, some people say that I was wrong when I said these tombstones are not some sort of synchronicity and that they're not playing with you, regardless of what they do with these stones. See, he's just sitting in the truck there, pretending to eat, sitting there so that he's right next to me, so I can't film here. And look at this, pram pusher in front. Look at that. And not even the right denomination either. That's another thing around Leichhardt. Anyone pushes a pram, you know, like it's all bizarre, to be honest. I have to say that, but it's true. Of course, in the past I've said, isn't it good that anyone will take the task of pushing the little ones in the pram? Oh, there's another one there. Another pram pusher there. Can you see it through the thing? I can't run over and show it. If I had like a zoom in or something or zoom out, I could show that. And they're also the same denomination as that one there. That's interesting. What does that mean? Is he just going to sit there with his green thing? Like, really? It is really, it's just starting to really annoy me, to be honest. I'm starting to lose my composure here, my cool. Now, look, because I can't make the video. Now, look, this should have took 10 minutes at the most. 10-minute video, look, they're the tombstones. We filmed them. I filmed them, a few weeks ago, whatever it was, I don't know, you'd have to have a look at the other one, and got into a little bit of a pickle. But the point is that I say the synchronicity here. They had them all just like is now here, so look. See, I think he can hear me, so he's intimidating me there in the truck. See, that's the problem. Because even though I know they know and it's all fake, I'm still thinking, oh, I don't want them to hear, as though, you know, little dog coming over. Oh, look, they're bringing another truck in. They're bringing another truck into the park up there. Yeah, they brought one up the top. That means I'll have to walk past it as I go past. They brought, look, see? Can you see? They're bringing one in. So can you see it in the thing there? Look, they've never ever brought anything into this park, any vehicles ever into this park. They're only doing that now, is what I'm saying. See how she just happens to stop and stand there in front of me? They've got 2 dog walkers in front of me there. This part of the park, you didn't get many people there. Look, see, he's bringing the vehicle in. It's almost like, see, with the lights flickering, can you see? You watch, he will bring it round me. Watch. Because they don't care, they're just like, oh, she's some fool and making, because a lot of people think I'm out of my mind, you know, even with the videos. So look at that, is that obvious? One here in a park. Just because I am filming these stones here. Okay, let me just say that this was what the stones, see, this was what the stones were. See, they have to watch, they have to control, because they're not live. They have to take your life. You see, that's what it is. Oh, I think I'm going to get those dogs though. I think I'm... Can I film your dog? No? Okay. I'm trying to pretend that I'm friendly and normal, but they're not even going to oblige, those two, which normally people do, but because they were interesting dogs. See, they are interesting dogs, those two. They're like, one's a staffy because the Simba dog was half staffy. But see how they're going to stand in front of me. They didn't want to be friendly with filming the dogs, but look how they're standing in front. And look at him just going to... Look, he gave me a dirty look, but see, he's just going to pretend. But either way, I'm going to... See, all I want to do is turn my back on them, film, but they're bringing me in, so then they give me dirty looks for looking at them. You see, it's like that. That's the game. You know, because they're hassling me. They're behind me. See, I've got one here, here, all around me. And now all I want to do is talk, but see, they don't want me to do anything where I get any satisfaction, because it gives me satisfaction to film this for someone overseas maybe, you know? See, there's a fella in there, behind me there, playing around in amongst all that stuff. See, that's why they cleared that a week or two ago, so that way they can come in there, because they couldn't come in there before. See, that's all I'm saying, but whether you believe it or not is up to you, okay? My hand is getting sore, so I better get onto these tombstones and clear out, because I have had it. I'm sorry. I wanted to show a bit and to make this a reasonable video for once, but as usual, I've not been able to hold it. I'm sorry. There's all these cars with their lights on piling out of my street there too, with their bright headlights. It's not going to come out. See, this is all diversion, so I can't do the video. See, for yourself. She's standing there, just going to stand there, stop on the middle of that little path. People never did this sort of stuff. He's going to pretend to dig, and he's going to just stay there with the truck doing absolutely nothing. But that's a dog. Not even the dog's a part of it. That's because they use the animals, you see. He's a lovely dog. You do see some, but anyway, you do see some interesting dogs. But is that a coincidence or matrix that they've just cleared that now at the back because I come here to do the... Don't forget, they know the future. They know what you're going to do. There's no doubt about that. I know that from my own experience, because they know where I'm going to walk and my every footstep, even before, because they show me that with those broken branches. You see, you know how I mentioned the broken branches? Well, they leave those, and they leave little things even on the ground, which they know that I will notice. Which they know that I'll notice. I just got sidetracked there because that dog, I thought, reminded me. See how the little ones are swarming around? But when I say swarming, I mean there's only one or two of them. See, they've got all their lights on in Henry Street there. It's not going to come out, but they've left their lights on to sidetrack me, bright lights on the cars in Henry Street, so that I cannot finish this video. I was only going to make one point about a broken branch and about these stones, and I haven't even done that. See, another one coming at me here. Look, I'm going to completely ignore it. I only wish there was someone with me that could just dong me on the head and say, please just concentrate on those stones. Ignore, even if there's a lightning striking you from behind, please ignore it. But I can't. I can see the car lights flashing at me in my own street in Henry Street. Bright headlights in broad daylight, as you can see. Broad daylight. Broad daylight here, you know. It stopped. Look, the streetcar stopped in the middle of the road right in front of there, flashing their headlights at me so that I am sidetracked. I've got another... I'm not even going to film the little ones on bikes. They are coming around me here. Now look, 2 points I want to make. One about broken branches. Look, the dog always had peed on the broken branches for years. My son would even say that because he used to say it to me. I wouldn't have noticed it otherwise. I wouldn't have noticed that the dog just happened to pee on broken branches. Here we go. Come on, let's swarm around. Okay, come on. Okay, I'm not even going to worry about it. Look, just swarm around. Okay, just be obvious. Why don't you come within a foot of me and make yourself even more obvious? Truth. See how they're just going to stand there? I'm not filming their faces because otherwise it makes me look as though I'm creepy. But look how they're just going to stand there right in front. Look, I'm just ignoring it and going up here. I've had it. But if I go up here, they'll come up here. Am I proving anything? It doesn't matter because the people that know, and those that don't, and those that don't want to know, and really it makes no difference. So I'm just going to go, I'm going to hide here behind this cage. I can't get away from it. See, even if I hide behind here, I've still got them all in front. That woman is still standing there. Such an obvious patroller standing there in the middle of the park, pretending that she's keeping those ones in front. But either way, I'm just going to hide behind here. But someone will come in here in a minute if I hide here. I'm actually almost trapped in a ridiculous spot looking like an absolute fool because I can't get away from these people. And look, someone will come. I could actually prove that, but I'm just... See, there is someone there behind that tree. This is ridiculous. Now look, they will do anything to stop you because they are insane android technical beings that are anti-life. See, if from a human standpoint, they are insane because, their whole actions are, well, they're criminally insane, really, to be honest, because if you want to look at it that way, from a human standpoint, because they're against human beings. They're here to, I'm so hot now, you see. They're here to destroy your peace. See, told you they'd bring the kids in there. Look, see, they're in there. Can you see? Told you, and there they are, straight away. But at any rate, look, I'm just going to go back onto these tombstones and then I'm clearing out, and that's it because I've had it. As you can see, they're playing around in there. That's why they cleared it a week or two ago, because they knew I'd come back here. And actually, I didn't intend to come back with these tombstones, but my point is this. See that? Look, see, he's right in the bloody back there, right, looking at me. See, they're following me around. See how I've gone up the top there, and now they're still there, see? They are programmed android, possessed little ones. They're just going to stand there looking at me. You see what I mean? That is just so obvious. That's not natural. That's not normal. Because after all, I'm just standing here with a mobile, See how they that's so obvious. See, even the small ones are totally part of this matrix. Okay, so we have all these tombstones. They don't want them to make the point. See, look at them standing there looking at me. Like literally. That's the...
Are you filming us? Are you filming us? Are you filming us?
Sorry?
Were you filming us? Sorry. You just pointed like the phone at us. Were you filming us?
No, I'm just filming the park. But if you're going to come in front of me...
Oh, sorry, no.
But why would you care?
Because I don't want to be filmed. I'm sorry.
I don't think you'll come out. I don't think your face will come out, and I'm pretty sure you're not on film, so you needn't worry. You don't want your parents to know you're up to no good, are you?
I don't know. Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Would you just get on your way and be like normal children if you know how to be? See how they actually even come up. Did you see that? See? That's like they're trying to make out... See, I actually wasn't filming them, as you know. I was only filming the wheels of their bike. Their faces and stuff are not out. But essentially, I'm just here trying to film these tombstones, and they're trying to get me all into trouble. You can see that they're bringing me into it. See how they've gone back there now still. But either way, let's forget about them. That's right. Now look, you know, see, he actually brought, because I was ignoring them, he actually come down. Whereas the ones with the dog, because I wanted to film them and asked, you know, that's what I'm saying. See how I said about the little ones? That's why I wouldn't go over to the park. Because, see, this is a set-up world. They will set human beings up as though they are doing something wrong when really these are all stalkers around, including the children. They are breaking the law. They're breaking at least human law. But they have to make it look as though you are doing something wrong, you see. Because I'm just trying to show that we live in a controlled matrix that is trying to take human beings down. And that's exactly what they are. And everyone and everything is part of it. Everything from the smallest to the largest, apparently human person. They are not human beings at all. They are technical androids, okay? They're artificial. If from a human standpoint, they come in a natural human body, but they are not. Their mind is a technical, destructive, negative life form. You know, I could put other words on them, and I'm sure you might find them, or other people might find them, but they are essentially non-life, and they are against real life. That's the main problem that I have with them. I don't care about, you know, like as a human being. See, they're going to swarm around me, those kids, but see, they're actually enticing me to film them to show the matrix. But see, then it looks as though, see, they're all in the background there. But either way, see, I can't get away from them because they will swarm into my visual range. So they're on film, and so that makes it look as though I'm just filming them. But you see, what I'm trying to say is, look, this is the set-up matrix. These tombstones have been here for, you know, for about a year and a half or more, and they've put them with the fence around them all. See, they're all closed in, so they're restricted from coming out because they used to come out, see, along the ground. You see? You know? Now they're trying to get me in here. There's a bike behind me, a little one on a bike behind me. You know, and then they'll say, oh, why are you filming us poor little innocent little android, little fake, little artificial controlled anti-life beings? That's the real, look, I'm sorry, I'm losing it here, so I'm sorry if I'm being blunt, but they're getting to me. But either way, my point is this, see how they have got these things, and I filmed it before, these tombstones behind the barricade there, see? Just a few days ago when I was walking through here coming home, I noticed that they have added, and you say there's no synchronicity that they're not moving these stones around. Those stones used to be all out there on the grass, like I say. Look what they've done. Can you see? See? They've put one here and they've put a couple here and they've covered